That is pretty good. Here, I want to do it again. Oh! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you're familiar with swords, you can probably look at this and already know what this is. Per my normal rules, I'm going to use whatever I last unboxed to unbox whatever I'm currently unboxing. And the last thing I unboxed was this longsword from the Romance of Men. And this package here is also from the Romance of Men. Now, the Romance of Men has recently gotten into European swords. And so as soon as I saw that they were doing that, obviously, I had to go get one because they make pretty good quality swords. And, you know, if they're making something in the European market, I had to get one. But naturally, they're known for katana. And so you gotta get a katana as well. There have been a few people who have said that they think the name Romance of Men is a little strange, but honestly, and I said this in my last unboxing video too, I think the name is perfect because what is the way to a man's heart? Through beautiful, amazing swords, obviously. They know exactly what they're doing. I have no idea where this seam for these boxes is. This feels like something. Aha, we've done it. Here we go. Perfect. And wow. Now I'm quite familiar with European swords. I use these all the time. I enjoy katana and I've had a few of them, but I'm not nearly as familiar with these. Look at the finish on this. I have bought a katana from Romance of Men before. It was this one. Let me put aside this beautiful long sword for a moment. There's some additional plastic here on the handle. I want to be very careful about cutting this because I don't want to cut any of the wrap. Looks like this is going to be pretty easy to peel off. Well, this is very tight. Wow. Guys, look at this. This is beautiful. The contrasting colors here are amazing. Now I will double check with them and see if these are actual horn here on both of the ends. Checking the wrap. Oh, this is very tight. Wow, very good job. This is not moving around at all. Check retention. Perfect, that is what is supposed to happen. Let me check out some of the details here. So let me see if you guys can see this here. The Suba looks incredible. A lot of empty space. It looks very clean. One of the things I also like to check is if there's any tears, and looks good. With some katana, these are just glued in and they'll come out pretty easily, but these seem very tight, no movement in these at all. Ooh. It's so funny because just going from holding a European longsword to this, it just feels totally different. Like the point of balance is different, the handle shape is different, the guard is different, but still incredibly comfortable. Some nice decorations here. Let's see if you guys can see that. Like a lotus. Now, I'll have to say, when it comes to katana, I am not the most knowledgeable, but I can certainly appreciate the beauty. You guys can see here that there's a double fuller. Looks incredible. Obviously, we're gonna spend some time doing cut testing before the final review, but let's do an initial sharpness test. That was quite smooth. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Here, I want to do it again. Oof. So smooth. So smooth. Oh, my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Whoa. Guys, this is, it's sharp. Wow, I even messed up the cut on that. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is amazing. Romance of Men, I tip my hat to you. You did an incredible job sharpening this. Holy smokes. I am very excited to go test this out. I haven't done any zero distance cutting with the katana in so long. I'm very excited to see how this performs. I imagine it's gonna do quite well at that. Interestingly enough, for double cuts, I'm gonna be very curious to see how it feels using this because it feels a little bit more top heavy than what I'm used to with a longsword. But again, a longsword has a lot of the weight in the hilt with the cross guard and the pommel. And so it feels a little bit more top heavy than what I'm used to, but still feels incredibly maneuverable. Now, one of my favorite double cuts to do with the longsword is the cut with the front edge, cut with the back edge. And with the katana, there is none of that. So you're just gonna have to use the same edge both times. So this will be fun. This will be fun. I'm very excited to test this sword out. I can tell you already, it cuts like a beast. I'm excited to share with you guys some of the cut testing, which will be happening soon. All right, thank you so much for tuning in.